Good morning. I'm Cassia Faye Hayden. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another episode of Magical Morning Coffee. I'm sorry I haven't been doing any videos the last week, and I've been really behind on videos in general during this winter season. There's actually a really good reason for it, between the winter flares, because I mean it's been bad. I've been really flaring bad this winter. I haven't been able to get much done. I've been too weak to do videos, and then when I do the videos, then the videos don't want to download with all my stuff intact onto my phone, because my phone doesn't have enough storage on it. So then that wears me out completely, and then I've got to take a whole week to recover from just trying to upload the one video that I did during the week. But anyway, there's that, and there's other stuff that's been going on, and I'm sure you just heard my microwave go off with my warming up my coffee. So I'm gonna go take you guys in there and get that started, and I'll explain the other situation while we're making today's coffee. Today's coffee is another creation I made. My streak is bad today. Go away, white streak. Another creation I made up, and I call it Brownie coffee. Yeah. Now, if you're not if you're new to my channel, then you probably don't know, all my coffee recipes are pretty much like diabetes in a cup because I don't like the taste of coffee. So I pretty much just find ways to flavor it up and make it, drinkable for those who can't stand the flavor of coffee and like everything unbearably sweet. And here's Ash in the background drinking from one of my water jugs that I leave out. Normally I don't let them up here, but lately, I figure he's not really gonna do anything to my counter. I mean, as long as he stays out of my food, I don't care. I mean, he prefers the water out of the jug for some reason over the water in his water dish. I'm not exactly sure why. It's the same water. It's equally as fresh, but I don't know. But so it appears he's helping us today. So let's get my coffee out of the microwave and we'll get started. Cool. And I gotta adjust this camera here so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Here. There we go. Hi, Ash. Sweet boy. The other kitties are somewhere pretty much all over the house. So, here's my pretty little Valentine's Day mug. It says "Kiss Me" on it, and the handle's shaped like a heart. Well, kisses on the handle, and there's a kiss inside. If you can see that there. So I pre-make my coffee so it's less stress on my body in the morning to make my coffee. I just make a whole pot for the week, and all week long I just pour it out and pour it into my mug, microwave it, and make my coffee. So, makes it really easy. Might help if I actually pulled out my recipe, huh? Just a little bit. Might help. You a good helper, buddy? Okay. So we got the coffee. Let's put this on top here so I can actually read it. Okay. So, milk. I use powdered milk because I had it laying around. It was given to me, donated, and honestly, I'm thinking about buying more because it is excellent for making coffee with. because, and this is a reused container, obviously, a repurposed container, but, I love the fact that, unlike liquid milk, when you put this milk in, it doesn't take up nearly as much space in your mug, so you have more room for literally everything else you put in your coffee. And it pretty much has the same flavor. You just gotta mix it better. That is my lid, young man. My lid. I know, you wanna help. You wanna play. Sweet, sweet boy. I know. So there's my milk. You can use whatever kind of milk you prefer. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Whatever milk makes you happy. I mean, if you don't want milk in it, you don't have to put milk in it either. But, you know, like I said, whatever makes you happy, whatever you like. I like the milk because, to me, it just gives it a little bit of a more creamy flavor. Stir that a little bit. Are you helping? Yeah, you're a good helper. And then we got cocoa here. I use a nice big 1/3 cup scoop for my cocoa. I know I never actually mentioned how much cocoa I use, but you know, you can tell in the videos it's quite a large scoop of cocoa. So there's my cocoa. So I mix that in. Apparently I have a notification from someone. I'll look at it when the video's over. And I don't want you guys to forget, also, there is the giveaway going on too. Do not forget about the giveaway of the flower magnets that I made. They're little daisy magnets, multicolored. You can see them in other videos. I didn't grab them because I didn't think of it until just now. I have literally one person in the giveaway right now. One. So if nobody else ends up being interested, it's going to be a very quick and short drawing for those magnets. But if you're interested, please send me a comment below telling me you're interested in being in the drawing for those flower magnets. I will have more giveaways in the future, but you know, I'm trying really hard to give you guys a chance to let me know you guys want these magnets, because I know I'm new and I don't have very many subs. But I figure, you know, give you guys a chance to actually have there be more than just one person in the drawing, because it's not a drawing if there's only one person, you know? What would be the point in doing a drawing for one person? But anyway, so we got that almost mixed up. So the situation this last week, my daughter, as if I wasn't in a bad enough flare just from the weather as it is, because it's been snowing every day of the week for the last week. Every day. And if you guys know much about fibro, snow kind of kicks the living shit out of you because it's cold and, you know, your body just doesn't react well to it. So it puts you in really bad flares. You can't function much. You can't get nothing done. You can't really move most of the time. So I was already in a pretty bad flare to begin with. And then my daughter, Avea, she calls me out of nowhere for no reason. And normally, you know, I would appreciate a call from her because, You know, she's my daughter, and I don't hear from her much. Like, literally, I see her 4 times a year. 4 times a year. So I don't hear from her much, so I get all excited when she calls me, which was my reaction when she called. So she called me, and she started flipping out on me. And I mean, I'm not going to say everything she said to me, because in fact, I don't think I should say anything she said to me, because it kind of like started shit on Facebook, when I brought it up on Facebook. There's the whipped cream. So, she called me and flipped out on me out of nowhere for no reason. Said all kinds of very cruel, abusive, vindictive shit. And, you know, there were threats in there as well, and kind of scared the living shit out of me. I actually was so hurt by it that I ended up having to take a fairly large dose of pot in order to, you know, get over my panic attack over it, and not like try to commit suicide. I'm not a suicidal person, but you know, this is my daughter, you know. And like I said, like, she was threatening me, and the shit that she said is not things that you say to someone you love, you know. It's just, it was bad. So I'm cutting up pieces of this cosmic brownie here, and I'm just putting them in my whipped cream. You know, just putting them in there. I mean, you could just sprinkle them on top. I'm sure that some of them would actually land in there, but I figure let them in there gently. But I mean, I did know that she had issues like this before, not quite as severe as I figured out this week, because my stepdad is quite mentally abusive to me and my mother, and she kind of reacts to that by like trying to impress him, doing it herself. And a lot of the time he will tell her to do things or say things to me or my mom that's abusive and traumatizing, and she has done that a few years ago when I was staying with them because I was kind of homeless. There's a long story behind that too. He had told her to take my cane away from me and beat me with it. And she did. And they both laughed. So, I mean, I knew there was problems there, and I knew that he was part of the cause of them. So, I had actually pointed that out on Facebook, because I was like, you know, I know there's already problems here, you know. Which my mom, who had at first, when I told her about it, and like, Avea didn't just call me once, she called, harassed, threatened, and mentally abused, hung up, called again, did it all over again, hung up, and then called a third time and did that all over again. So this was like pathological shit. Like who does that? Who calls someone 3 times to harass them? So I'm just putting this like slightly larger square in here for decoration. But I'm still gonna like basically just place these in here. But then after she had stopped calling me, and my stepdad actually caught her on the phone harassing me, my mom messaged me and started telling me that she has this friend who's been like talking to her about murder and shit, and you know that she doesn't know how to get Avea to stop talking to her. I'm like, well, you're the parent, right? Because Avea lives with my parents. She's been raised by them for pretty much her whole life. and there's a story behind that as well. Um, but so I'm like, you're the parent, right? Well, that's up to you who she talks to and who she doesn't talk to. If you don't want her talking to someone who's talking about murder, which kind of sounds like a bad person for her to be talking to me, then you shouldn't be allowing her to talk to her. And mom's all like, oh, well, I'm scared to make her stop talking to her because the girl threatened to kill her, and Avea threatened to kill herself if we made her stop talking to her. And I'm like, well, all the more reason to make her stop talking to her. Obviously, she is not a good influence. So mom had actually started to agree to get her counseling and help, but she didn't say anything about getting rid of the friend after that, which to me sounds a little bit off, like the kid was made up or something. Why would you not get rid of the kid that's causing mental trauma to your child or your grandchild or the person you're raising, whatever? I mean, that sounds a little off to me. So, there was that. So then I posted on Facebook about it because I was very upset and still mentally trying to deal with it and recovering from the flare that it caused, because weather flares are bad enough. Emotional flares cause me seizures. I can't hold down food. I can't sleep. I can't function. I can't really do anything. Just sit there and be upset. So, I was still recovering from the flare from that. And beautiful, beautiful brownie coffee. It's going to be really sweet, isn't it? So, I was dealing with a lot with that shit because it's really hard for me to mentally deal with things because of the shit that I've been through between my ex's their abuse and and multiple rapes, multiple molestations, my family's abuse towards me, both my mom's and my stepdad's abuse towards me, and so I have a hard time dealing with shit. And then on top of it, when I have stress flares because of the fibro, my body takes it out on me too. Like that, like it's not bad enough mentally feeling it. Your body has to make you physically feel it too. Like, it's hard. So I posted it about it to try to get it off my mind, to try to mentally deal with it so I could later physically deal with it. And my mom went on my posts and made up a whole litany of lies, trying to turn it around all on me and make it all like I was the bad guy and I'd caused it, and all this horrible shit, making me out to be this horrible person. And obviously after that I was like, you've been doing this to me since I was like 15. And I ended up actually replying with literally everything she and my stepdad have done to me and put me through since I was 15. So, and then I blocked her because I was like, you know what? I've been dealing with this long enough. They've been traumatizing me and mentally damaging me for years, and I just put up with it for my daughter. And if she's gonna abuse me and my parents are gonna abuse me, I just can't take it anymore. So I blocked my mom. Next thing I know, my daughter Avea, she texts me, and she's saying a lot of disrespectful shit. And so, after that I told her, because like I said, this has been going on for years, and even Avea has been abusing me for physically and mentally for the last 3 years because of my stepdad's and my mom's abuse, and watching them do it to me and thinking that it's okay for her to do it to me. So like every time I'm around my family, I come home wanting to kill myself every single time. And like I said, I am not a suicidal person. It's just because of how they treat me, they bring it out in me. So, you know, I told her that if she didn't, you know, talk to me respectfully, if she didn't talk to me with kindness and love, and she said anything else disrespectful or abusive to me, then I was done. She would win, she would get her way, and she would have scared me away finally after all these years of being abused by her and my parents. I feel kind of like a bad mother for saying that to her and for giving up on her, but like I said, this is like every time I talk to them, every time I see them, I become suicidal because of how badly they treat me, how badly my daughter has started treating me because of them. So, you know, it's come to a point where it's either I take care of my mental health and I, you know, remove them from my life and, you know, take care of me, or I end up committing suicide because of the way they treat me. And I can't be that person that allows somebody to keep putting me in the position where I might one day end up committing suicide. You know, my mental health has to come first. I mean, normally I would put Avea first. She has always come first for the last 14 years. I've always chosen to let them abuse me so that she would know that I'm there for her, but I can't anymore. So that's why I've been in a flare for the last week, and that's why I haven't done any videos last week, because of that. I'm still not over it. I'm still in a flare from all of it, and why wouldn't I be? I literally just gave up on and lost my daughter. You know, it's gonna be probably at least a year before I even start to begin to get over it and start to feel like I'm okay again. I mean, I may never get over it. She's my daughter. But so you guys understand why I haven't been putting up any videos lately, between the fibro flares from you know, winter weather, and that's why. But anyway, do my blessing real quick. I think I was on this one. Lady and Lord, see my light, feel my love, shining bright. My path is clear, my path is right. Grant me peace both day and night. Blessed be. So anyway, that's my current situation. So if I don't manage to do many videos within the next month or so, please bear with me. I'm not leaving you guys. I'm not giving up on my channel. I promise. I'm just dealing with fibro and my emotional issues that I'm currently trying to deal with. So don't take it personally, please, and please know I'm not giving up. I'm still here. I'm still coming back, and I have a lot of plans for giveaways in the future. So just bear with me. And I'm sorry I never got the last haul in for Dollar Tree, but I will be doing one next month if I can. I need to pay my power bill. I paid a little bit on it this month, what little I could afford, but I need to get it paid, or my power's gonna get shut off. I'm living on $600 a month right now, and my rent is $450. So there you go. And so it's a lot. And consumers is kind of screwing with people on prices right now. They're jacking up all the prices and pretending that they didn't do anything to the prices. So there's that too. What are they doing? Oh, kittens playing on the bookshelf. Cute kittens. Here, I'll lift it up so you guys can see. Kind of can't because the wine rack's in the way, but anyway, you know, a lot going on, and just trying to deal and work through it, and things will be a lot better and easier for my videos in the spring and summer, though. I'm usually feeling a lot better in the spring and summer. So anyway, bear with me, guys, and put your comments down below for those of you who are interested in the giveaway. At least I know you're interested. I saw your comment. So you're the one person that's in the drawing so far. Let me know who's interested, who else is interested, and please like, share, and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.